doing exercise, being able to take time for our physical fitness, our spiritual fitness, and our nutritional fitness. And then the fulfillment we get from our homestead. It's going to be a good life. Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
It's after 10 o'clock.
Oh.
And we're starting to make a video. That's not how you reduce stress. In addition to that, this is our second cut. The first cut, we got it all finished, started to put it together, and realized the microphone hadn't been turned on, so we had to do it again. What not to do when you're trying to eliminate stress, right?
So, you recall...
You gotta laugh about it.
I am laughing. You recall that there's 4 areas that we're covering: nutrition, exercise, stress, and homesteading.
Actually, reducing stress. Not increasing it.
So, we've been gone all day long. I was in Portland today, and then we had a meeting this evening, and we got home just a few minutes ago and realized that we had not done a video today. And I had already decided we were going to talk about stress because I'd had a stressful experience this week where I was sick all night from stress, the way my body does.
Sick, throwing up sick. I mean, literally, not just feeling sick.
Okay, so anyway, I have eliminated some things from my life, like wiped them out. So let me tell you what they are. I have 3 more days of work. I finish on May 31st because of this young man. Tired, baby?
I'm ready for this day to be over. It's been a long day.
Because he's working now. He's stressed now.
Yeah, I thought I'd retired, but that didn't work. So I've got to work.
But he's working from home, and it's a good job.
It's a good job.
It's a really good job. And so anyway, because he's working, I'm going to be able to stop. And because we've been going into Portland every Friday to do church service, you quit how long ago? About a month?
Month and a half.
Month and a half ago. And he's still been driving me in, which cuts his hours down, which makes him have to work more on the weekdays. And today I drove myself in.
So I actually got into overtime hours today.
Woohoo! So we were supposed to do other stuff.
There was nothing else to do. It was raining all day. I mean, raining hard and hail. So.
Well, anyway, so that's another change that I'm making is at the end of this month, I am no longer going to be going into Portland to do that. And the reason that I've let go of both my work and the service that I was doing in there is because I have taken on another position here in Sweet Home. Sweet Home is where we live, by the way. And not that our home is sweet. Well, our home is sweet. But we live in Sweet Home.
Which is a town.
Which is a town in Oregon. And at church, I was issued, is that the way you say it? Issued?
Called.
Called to another position. And it's in the presidency working with the ladies in our ward, in our congregation. And so that's going to take quite a bit of time. And so in order to not stress myself and not walk faster than I'm able, I eliminated 2 other things, which I think is really smart because I haven't always done that. And that way I can give everything to this. Because
she always thinks she can do everything.
Yeah. Well, this time I'm stopping before I even start the other one.
Good choice.
And we always have a tendency to overwork ourselves and to add too much in.
We'll feel, there's always we always add more and more, and we've made the commitment we're not going to do that. I mean, there's the temptation always to do that. We can always do a little bit more. Well, no, we can't. We can't.
Our lives have been too busy for too many years. And our son tonight said to us, it's your generation that works so hard that now it's going to take another 10 to 15 years for all of us to be able to relax because you work too hard. And I'm like, okay, not quite sure I completely understood that, but I do remember when we lived in New York City and we worked, you were okay if the more you could work. You remember that? Yeah. So anyway.
Of course, now this is coming from the generation that has their kids involved in like 5 or 6 different very intense activities that have them coming and going from early morning to late at night, and sometimes more than that. So, I'm sorry. We work hard, they play hard. I don't know which is better or which is worse.
Well, we're going to play hard. We've started exercising again. I exercised this morning before I left, and doing exercise, being able to take time for our physical fitness, our spiritual fitness, and our nutritional fitness, and then the fulfillment we get from our homestead. It's going to be a good life. I wanted to show you something though. So I was looking at my calendar for the month of May, and it's got all my work and all the things that we're supposed to be doing, and it's just filled up. And then I turned the page and I went, whoa! And it was empty, except for this little thing that I just wrote up here that says Timbers. Timbers is the soccer team in Portland, and our son just got tickets from work. So apparently we're going to go up and grandparent sit for that overnight so that they can go to the Timbers game, which we are thrilled to do. So this will give us more time, and our kids were supposed to come this weekend for Mother's Day, and they had to call us and tell us their youngest is really sick and they didn't want to bring the sickness to us. So
thank you.
That much we do appreciate, but I haven't got to see him since before we went to China. So our challenge for you is look at your life, simplify it, see what you can get rid of so that you're not doing the things that matter least instead of the things that matter most. So take time for the things that matter most in your life, which are the things that you want to look back on and say, yeah, I spent my life doing.
We're not saying go be a hermit or recluse, don't do anything. That's not what we're suggesting. You need to be involved in good things. Balance them. Balance.
Good night.